Mase always says, yo, don't bring this nigga out with you because they're not going to win if you bring this nigga out with you. Talking about football games, basketball games. And I be sitting here like, I don't really know, but then I got it when the fight went on. When you got that type of energy and you breathing that energy when everybody's sad and mad and depressed and try to look happy, but they not really happy, it gets into you. You have to keep sage in that environment. When you're in that environment, it lingers into the fight, and that's kind of the result of the fight. So I just want to give, before we get into the actual fight, I just want to tell you, I see what you're talking about now, because the people you with could possibly fuck your energy up for some shit that you supposed to do. You can't come out with that energy, man. It's bad energy, man. It is bad energy, man. Nobody's happy over there. Everybody's sad. Everybody act like they happy. You ever see that movie? I'm pretty sure you've seen Goodfellas.
Yeah.
And it's a part in Goodfellas where Sam Rothstein, who's played by Robert De Niro, they having mad fun. And Nikki, who's played by Joe Pesci, they over there just looking at them niggas like, yeah, we're having fun too. They not having no fun. Tank, get out of there. Get out of there. But let's get to the fight, Murder. I see what you're talking about now when you talk. And this has nothing to do with Murder. Murder says this about basketball games for where I'm saying this, that I see what he's talking about. Nasty work. Nasty work, man.
You gotta have greatness with you. I remember we was talking about the Eagle game, and I said, if what was that? I said if Meek Mill walked them out, they're not gonna win a championship. Meek didn't walk them out, they end up winning that championship. It's just something about it. Like I remember Terrence Crawford came out with Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
And he went on to have one of those moments, you know what I'm saying? It says a lot, you know. Who else was that?
Well, on the opposite end of the spectrum, this is what fucked the Lions up. When you bring out Jello.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
And listen.
See the writings on the wall.
Yeah, Jello not from Brooklyn, and them niggas wasn't from Brooklyn.
No.
Yeah,
in this fight, I mean, I'm trying to be serious.
You are watching a master at work.
The kid's back.
So Cam continues to take his shots at Jim, as we see, because Tank lost this weekend. And yes, let's be clear, they might have ruled it a draw. I had him up in my card. I had him down 7-5, Roach winning. And that's without even the knee. Just look at the copy box, the stats, all that, type stuff. But Cam and Jim continuing to take shots. And after Jim did the Breakfast Club, Cam was going to respond with something. So as soon as they lost, the first thing that came to my head after everything calmed down was, Cam is going to get on Jim's ass. And for sure he did. And that was just one of the things he did. Did y'all see the other response that he posted to Jim's Breakfast Club interview? Check this out. So he posted this clip from when Jim was on Breakfast Club, and this is what he said about Cam backdooring with them with a deal that he knew nothing about. Check this out.
Everybody keep keying, but I wanted the bag.
Everybody gotta get at least 6 digits. That's an artist minimum.
We got the bag, but boy still went backdoor. Like, yo, for me to do the verses, you gotta give me part of this business. That had nothing to do with us.
Got everybody their money. I started piling my own shit. Like, I want the door money. I want stocks and Triller. I want beats from Timberland and Swiss for free. I want percentage of the views that's gonna go on. And I got all that shit too.
But he say that's me being a businessman, not as you being a sucker doing backdoor shit. I ain't no backdoor ass nigga. You heard I stand on 10 toes and I break bread with my period. That's always who I've been. All my niggas, we get money together. Not one of them type of dudes, bro. Talk about the backdoor and that's going on for the verses. Everybody keep keying.
So Cam took that clip and mixed it with his interpretation of everything that he said a while back, and he had this to say. He said, I don't pay half the shit niggas say no mind. But you know I keep the files. You wanted to do Verzuz for free, nigga. So if you made $1, be happy. Talking about it was on your bucket list. Stop trying to rewrite history. Now you got a loss in the Garden and the Barclays. And y'all niggas ain't eating unless they come around with their own bread. The boy Sugar Dugger got more money than you, and let's bet 10 M's on that. That's responded to him, talking about he won a box can for 10 M's. Go get Handsome a car, a crib in Jersey, something. I'm done for now. And this is what he posted the day before he did the show. So we already knew this was coming. And he included a screenshot, the receipts of the text message conversation he had with Jim. And listen, I'm gonna try to read this. I just bear in mind, I think for some niggas' phones, I feel like spell check just be like, fuck it. Like either that, they like the wiggly lines, they don't pay them since no mind. Maybe they just think that's the design. I don't know what it is. But when you see some people's texts, you be like, dog, it's spell check. You must turn your shit off. Anyway, so Jim says to Cam, this is Jim in the Gray. This opportunity is bigger than life to me. It's not about money for me. With this, yes, the money, he misspells money, makes it even better. But this is my ultimate bucket list and dream since we started this shit. I'm willing to give you my money so you could take the money you feel you deserve so we could do this concert if that's the problem. And this is no shade. It's an opportunity for everyone to eat, not just off money, but that platform can change a lot of business and bring a lot of business to us as a group. I think he meant to capitalize us as a group and as solo artists. But really, I just want to touch that stage in a big way. And if I have to take a loss to make a gain, I'm willing to. So this is Jim letting Cam know off the rip, I don't even care about the money part of it, because this is something that is going to bring us some money, bring us some business. You know, he's looking at the bigger picture. And Cam is looking at the bigger picture. And he's like, yo, this is Cam's response. It's not about the money for me, bro. It's about niggas keep getting more paper off us than we get off us. Supreme, talking about the Supreme Dipset collaboration, etc. Swiss and them ain't pay nobody, then sold the company for 40-50 mil. I'm trying to get back for what they did to the Cold Crush. LOL, the Jay-Z bar. Everybody loves those. And then he was like second, and the cuts off from there. So we don't know what was second, but he letting us know, like, bro, you were not gonna make anything from this. I made a deal where everybody got paid, and then I got some additional things, you know, thrown in on my behalf because I'm the one who leveraged everything and got the deal done. So, you know, you ain't care about the business. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here. And I think Jim sounds like a hater. I'm sorry. Like, yo, if Cam got you paid and you wasn't even worried about getting paid, what you worry about with everything else now on the business aspect of it, because you wasn't taking care of the business in the first place. You want to do this off the muscle, off the love, off the, you know what I mean? So he went in there, took care of business, made sure you and your family went home with a check. And you over here now upset because he also used his leverage to negotiate other things. All right, given it would have been great if he'd have got some of those incentives and gave them to you for some of those beats and things like that. But y'all wasn't all apparently on the same page like that. I don't know. That's something y'all got to work out between y'all. But you kind of should just be grateful that he got you some bread, Jim. Like, I don't know. Y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know. Is Jim an ungrateful person? Like, this reminds me of when I remember G-Unit did an interview with Double XL one time, and they were talking about how 50 is able to keep the whole group together when they all have their own individual careers and they come together as a collective. And he was just saying, you know, with some of them, it's uncomfortable sometimes because when they're just around their homies and their group of friends, you know, they're all the big homie in their own small circles. But then when they bring their friends around 50 and their friends see them looking at 50 like the big homie, then they start to feel uncomfortable because now their friends ain't treating them with the same respect and the reverence that they normally have for them. There's 50 around and they treat 50 like, yo, what's up, 50? You need water? Yo, 50, I'll kill a nigga for you. Nah. But when, you know, now if I'm Yayo or I'm Biggs, I'm looking like, bro, relax. Like, you supposed to be my man. You over here acting like you thirsty for his approval and his respect all of a sudden. And so, you know, like, that does start to make people feel uncomfortable sometimes with your presence. 50 was saying, like, it makes them feel like they don't like having you around because they like the feeling of being the big homie until the real big homie come around, and that starts to create the tension and the separation between everybody. And that's probably what happened. You know, Cam has his own circle, Jim had his own circle, Bird Gang, Juelz had his own circle with Skull Gang, and you know, I guess after a while, those camps start to drift apart. The bigger thing, the bigger collective, and you know, yeah. So, what y'all think, man? This thing is never going to end with these guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. So much history between them, but so much animosity at the same time, right? I guess that's what it is when brothers fall out. Like when you really locked in with somebody and y'all fall out, it gets crazy like this. It gets messy. But this is what it is. Y'all get in the comments who you riding with, Team Cam or you Team Jim on this one. And Tank, yeah, I think you need to fix that whole thing over there too. Coach Cal not being the main coach, that's a whole nother thing. But till then, I'm going. Food for thought. Y'all do the dishes.